So this question says p% of x is 3. So I know that I can translate that into a math equation. So p% of x is 3. So I'm going to write it this way, and then hopefully you'll see why in a second. So p% of means multiply. So I can just put, I'll even put my x in front here. X times p% is means equals. So equals 3. Now, the problem with this is that p%, I can't actually do math with a percentage like that. I'd have to convert it into a decimal. But because I don't know what p is, I don't know how to convert this variable into a decimal, which tells me that I'm probably going to want to use a strategy I call plug in your own number, right? And this is not a requirement. If you're really great with percentages, then you probably don't need this. Another option is to convert p% into its fraction form, which may actually work better now that I'm thinking about it. And the fraction form of a percentage is just you take that number, so for us p, and you divide by 100, right? Which is exactly how you would get the decimal form of it, by the way, but we just keep it in that fraction form. So let's do that. So I can instead rewrite this as x times p over 100 is equal to 3. The rest of the question says, which expression represents x in terms of p? And all that means is I want to isolate x. So this is actually the best way to go, right? I'm not going to use plug in my own number here, although technically I could, but I'm not going to use it. So I just want to get x alone. I want to isolate x. So how do I do that? I want to multiply both the left and right side by the reciprocal of this p over 100, right? So if I multiply, get rid of this arrow. If I multiply this left side by 100 over p, then this 100 cancels out that 100, and this p cancels out that p, leaving me with just an x on the left-hand side. But whatever I do to one side of the equation, I must do to the other side of the equation. So I'd have this 3 times 100 over p, in which case I could just say 300 over p, but looking at my answer choices, I still see that 100 and 3 are separate. So I could say, well, this is 3 times 100, right, all over p. So there's my answer. X equals 3 times 100 over p, which is choice C, right? This is the answer, right? My 3 and 100 are flip-flopped, but that does not matter at all. So, it's basically the exact same answer that I got here.